drive home. It's been a long week. Friday. And just very nice today. Yes, hello, welcome. See. There we go. Ah, Martina Streetman, welcome. How are you? Let me fix the camera here. There. You can see me. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a very long time. It's good to see you. How has your schooling been going? I know that you've been studying very hard for some career expanding opportunities. Yeah, I've been waiting for them to finish the national anthem because I didn't want to piss anybody off as I drive away. You started a new job, that's great. That's pretty good. So, I'm going to now finally turn this down one notch so that you guys can hear me. It's finally Friday, and I am happy to go home. Although I have to work tomorrow. This was a grueling week, let me tell you. This was a week full of a lot of stress. I gotta fix my hair. We've got to go home now, and I'm looking forward to hamburgers. And I'm going to be driving home to make dinner now. I'm hoping to go resupply my gas for my forge. I'm going to be on the lookout for some. I have to go get my gas bottle from home and see if I can get that refilled. I'm wondering how much the price has increased since I've purchased gas for the forge last time. I'm looking at buying 3 bottles for myself and 3 bottles for Vanessa for the next couple of months. I'm wondering if that's going to run me about $1,000. I think not. That's expensive. Yeah, gas has been very, very expensive here in Europe lately. So I'm hoping to not go broke. So, welcome everybody to the live chat Friday evening drive home. I'm just going to tune in real quick. This is going to be a very short live stream. Hello, Curtis Miller. Welcome. Watch I don't get flash driving too fast. It's real easy to do that when it's so hot. Natalie Devatara, €2.03 a liter diesel. Yes, I'm going to actually go home and get my bottles of propane gas for my blacksmith forge. I don't have enough gas to do all the work that I'd like to do if the weather would finally cool down a little bit. It looks like we may have a touch of rain tonight, which would be wonderful, because I am afraid of firing up the forge without having a relative humidity of a certain percentage in the air. It wasn't so much of a problem before when the workshop was outside under the sky, but now I'm in an enclosed wooden building, so I have to be very careful. Okay, Pete, that's very nice of you to, yes, thumbs up. That does help the YouTube algorithm recognize my channel and suggest it to other people who may like similar content, and it helps the channel grow. Definitely appreciate that. I do need to buy fuel, so I'll probably be fueling up. Today is a good day to fuel up. Actually, I should have fueled up this morning when I went and bought my lottery ticket. I didn't do that because the tank said it was still full, but I know I was driving for about 150 kilometers. That's when the first notch goes down on the tank usually. And I know they jacked the price up during the weekend to over €2. So let me see. We'll see what the price is when I leave the Autobahn here. Hello, Nick. Welcome. Ben, thank you very much. You're missing my videos. Well, I've been doing a couple live streams. I've been here and there. It's very hot, and I have a lot of blacksmith work to do, but I will see what we can film this weekend. I'll be building a Viking style or medieval style table. It's going to be a very simple design, and I'm going to be building some furniture for the Viking meeting that we're going to be having here in the town, a couple of towns away from where I live. It's going to be the first event since 3 years now, and I'm very anxious to go to it. And I'm really looking forward to meeting some of my old acquaintances and friends from that area, and I have no furniture left because I've either installed most of it permanently in my Viking camp, or I have it's kind of fell apart and served its temporary purpose, or it's found a new home. Hello, welcome. So I'll be building a table and some benches this weekend. Real easy, quick fix. And I'll be able to have some people over. On Sunday, my buddy Sven, the beer Zerker, he's actually coming over to hang out. We're going to build some tables and do a little bit of tidying up, and we may be able to have some fun, make some videos, maybe possibly be able to film a really nice, I can't speak today for some reason, a really nice overnighter with some campfire music. Sven used to be a drummer to a death metal band, so I think he can handle I have a real nice mother drum, a real nice big one. And I have to find some instruments that I can play along with that, and we might try to do like a Viking Age inspired at the fireplace kind of musician session. It'd be really cool. See how that works out. We'll see how that goes. It's it's Sunday. That's still a couple days away, and I have a lot of work to do and a lot of preparing for that day. I have to go shopping tomorrow. I'll do all my shopping for this weekend on tomorrow after I go home. I have to do a lot of preparing. It's been very hot here in Germany the last couple of days. It's been very, very hot. Sotunar, welcome. I posted the axe out this morning, so you should be checking your email for the tracking number. Yes, I almost got hit. Oh man, this morning when I went to go post that axe, I got involved in some mad road rage. Let me tell you a story about that. I had to drive down the road to the post office and turn around because there's no parking. I was going to turn the corner to park on the corner there. There's a parking space. Now as I was doing that, somebody had flown down the main road, and I guess they thought I was going to pull in front of them onto the main road, but I was actually pulling into the corner to the parking space right there on the corner, and they was honking the horn. Dude was flipping me the bird. I was about to crawl through his passenger window over his girlfriend or his wife or whatever. And I was like, you can just move on. And I went to go grab my axe, and I guess his wife or girlfriend saw that because I was afraid the dude was going to come in here and try to grab me. And I guess he chickened out and left. So I was like, all right, very clever decision there, buddy. You move on. I was very happy he did because I was nowhere near the mood for any stress. There's a lot of tension in the air. These people. I gotta slow down. We got radar camera. All right, past the radar. Yeah. Okay. Man, it's hot. I gotta turn this blower off here. It's not doing any good. I have AC in the van, but it doesn't work, of course. It's one of those things. Like a McDonald's. So what's everybody planning this weekend? Anybody have anything cool planned for this weekend? I'm going to be attempting to film some nice videos. I have to take care of the bees. Man, I forgot all about that. I have to take care of the bees. And I have to take away. Someone's wanting to buy a bunch of my blacksmith equipment that I have for sale on the internet. Hopefully I can get that sold. That'll actually fund most of the money that I need to buy this anvil that my buddy's got for sale. I really got to go take a good look at that one before I go jump on that deal. But he restores anvils. He does a really good job. And I'll take a quick peek at that, and that will be actually another improvement to the blacksmith shop. Oh, rained out of your work. Oh, wow, that's terrible. But I would be thankful for a little bit of rain here. It's actually rare. It's a bit too hot, and the trees, and yeah, we need a little bit of rain. I don't know what's going on. I guess it's summertime. Yeah. You know, I have mixed feelings about that. As a boy, I do remember having summers that were this hot. I do. I had a couple of years that were just outrageously hot, and I couldn't believe that my dad had to go work. You know, that's one of those things that when you're a kid, you go like, man, it's so unfair. And you grow up to realize the world is nowhere near fair. It's just not the way it works. And now I kind of understand that. But I do remember having summers that were this hot. I do remember that. But there were few and far in between. So I think this is going to be another one of those summers. Oh man. Replacing two-way radios in garbage trucks is not in this heat. Yeah, I bet the smell is very pleasant as well. But that's that must be a very tough job to endure during this type of weather. I was sitting in my office all day working on the computer writing emails in the heat. That wasn't too much fun. But I guess there's worse things in life. There must be, I'm sure. We swept up a corner. We have a plague of rats at work here. It's really disgusting. I had to wear a mask today and sweep up all of the droppings in the corner of where the rats have infested our shop there. So we're gonna start throwing everything out and start setting up traps so we can get them rodents out of there. That's a real big health hazard. I am so looking forward to my dinner. I am so hungry. Yeah, you need a break. Yeah, from a quiet weekend. Oh no, somebody's broken down on the side of the road. That's on the Autobahn. Nothing I can do about that. Well, this section of the highway here, I grew up over here on this section. That's actually where I used to go hunt as well. I can see my parents' house from the highway, from the Autobahn. I used to always wave when I drove by. It's kind of in the sense so that somehow they would know, they would see me, but that's wishful thinking. Wow, it's hot. Okay. I'm not going to do a very long live stream today. I'm going to drive up to the house. Actually, I'm going to drive up to the Viking camp. I'm going to maybe... I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm very exhausted. I really just want to go home and get dinner. I need to make hamburgers tonight. Burgers with the Berserker. I think I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna grill some hamburgers. I think there's a title on YouTube like that yet. I saw a video today. It was I can't remember who posted it. Is YouTube just nothing but a big burnout machine? And I was like, wow, look at that. Someone feels the way I feel. YouTube is now saying that you have to create more content to be liked by YouTube in order to get more views, which I'm like, all right, so if I'm already working 40 hours a week and I have a side job of homesteading, I'm working on building a homestead and filming and editing on the side, that's just not, it's really tough. Besides the fact that I'm dealing with other things that are none of YouTube's business personally. So that's really a tough deal. So let's pass this guy here driving 22 miles an hour on the road. Yeah. I'll go back and read everybody's comments when I get home. I can kind of glance over quickly if I can read them, but I'm trying to focus my attention to what's going on here in front of me on the highway. I just left the Autobahn. I'm now in relative vicinity of the town that I grew up in. That's one thing I like about the Autobahn here in Germany. It's very interconnected. You can use the Autobahn to get around quickly. And I live out in a farm, so like in a farm town, which is pretty good. I have to drive about 10 minutes and I'm on the Autobahn. I'm far enough away from the big cities that I have good infrastructure, good town infrastructure. I have all the local farmers. Everybody knows everyone, which is a good and a bad thing. Can't get away with anything in that town. You do something wrong, everybody knows about it. Well, the road system is good, but the road quality is very poor, I must say that. I mean, you have a brand new road, it takes them 5 years to build a stupid road, and then within the 5 years they decide, oh, we made a mistake, we buried a gas line, or we buried an electric line, we need to tear that up and move it or repair it or whatever. So then they destroy the road, and during that 5 year time, wear and tear on the road, by the time they finish their stretch of road, it's due for a repavement. It's just terrible. Politics is just gone straight to hell. I mean, it's just down the drain. But that's not, I don't want to talk about that today. I'm actually in a very good mood today. I'm actually picked myself up today and was able to have a good, positive outlook on the day. Let's see, what does diesel cost? A diesel, €1.90. Wow, that's right about the average price, I guess. I'm gonna go make dinner, and then I'm going to grab my gas bottle out of the basement. In fact, no, I have to go to the buggy camp to get the gas bottle, and then I'm going to take it back to the store and hope I can purchase some gas at a halfway moderate price before it goes up or becomes before you can't get a hold of it anymore. Yeah, until they have to work on it. That's right. We have someone writing me messages. That's can't read that. Yeah, so we're going to take a turn up the hill here. Okay, this spot I'm driving now is kind of off grid, so if you guys go offline, that's just because the reception here is very bad. Like I said, farm towns, and you guys know all about it. Live stream quality that I get sometimes. The little stretch that I'm driving by now is actually very surprised me the other day. I drove up here and someone actually had thrown a cigarette out the window and lit the entire field on fire. Hello, Kevin. What are we supposed to forgive? I'm not sure that you did anything wrong. I'm not aware of that, but I'll read all the messages later. Like I said, I'm driving now. I can't pay attention to everybody's message if they're too long. I'm just driving past a field that's entirely burnt out. We have all this heat that we've been having, the freshly mowed down wheat field. Someone threw a cigarette out the window and lit the entire field on fire. It was luckily that they've already harvested the field and was able to very easily control the burn. But it was still very dangerous because there was houses. There were houses there, and if anybody would have had their car parked there, it would have caught fire as well. Very hot. Okay, let's see. I'm going to now drive out of the forest. It's a wonderful area here. I just enjoy driving through this section. It's a very beautiful landscape of farmlands. A lot of history here, all the way back to the Stone Age, actually, and the Roman Empire as well. A lot of old ancient trails here through the hills of this town that I live in. All right, here we go. One of the big down draws of where I live is this stinky biogas factory, which is it's the most disgusting smell you guys have ever smelled. The worst is when they cut the corn. When they cut the corn to put in the biogas there, and they put it in biogas generator to ferment it, create menthol. That is the most disgusting smell. It's just such a disgusting, sour, rotten smell. It's just, oh man, talking about it makes me sick. Ah. Yeah, so that's one of the big down draws of this town. But okay, so I have now arrived at my house. I'm going to turn the car around and I'm going to park. And then I'm going to end the live stream. If I don't get hit by a bus, I'm going to back up. I have to back up the vehicle because there's a bus and this road is very, very small. Wave to the bus drivers, you know, they don't like that when you take up the whole road with your small van. Yeah, we have cars parking on that side of the road, so if a bus passes those cars, you either back up or you're screwed. So I'm gonna turn around here in the intersection. It's very hot. Yeah, it took me around 21 minutes to get home. All right, somebody's parked in my space. What a wonderful surprise. Okay. Pull up to my house. And somebody is parked in my space. I just love that. Backing up into my park. I have to see all you guys' messages here. The bird that burns down every 500 years and is born out of the ashes. Is that I'm trying to remember if that's the correct mythical figure. Oh man, so all right, everybody, just a quick chat on my ride home. I just want to check in and say hello. I'm going to go inside and make myself some hamburgers. I'm very, very hungry. I've had a very tough week. Glad that you guys were hanging in there. Was very happy to give that axe away finally. Find the axe at home. And I'm very looking forward to our next giveaway, which is going to be giving away one of my flint and steel striker kits. And I'm going to be making individual videos up to the point where I'm going to be giving it away. So there will be probably 2 or 3, maybe even more videos on me making that kit. I'm going to make the pouch. I'm going to forge the striker. I might be even take you guys with me to the junkyard to go forge for the file. I'll have to take a look at that. They don't like me filming in there. I'm going to film some of the materials, gathering the materials. I'm going to make videos out of each one of those components. And I'll probably be trying to make 2 versions of each one of those videos as well. And I'll be doing a video for you guys in English, and I'll probably cut and paste an entirely new video with German language speaking on my German channel. So I'll be kind of tricky. Every time I talk, I have to say everything I'm going to say in English, and then I'll pause, do it in German, and I'll cut in my conversation with you guys in English, and then I'll have to do it all over again in German. So that'll be really cool. Welcome, Sean. Good to see you. I was just about explaining a couple of my plans here, what's going on. Just a quick drive home. I've arrived at my destination and I am starving. I want to go home and flip on the frying pan, throw some burgers, and then kind of just chillax and just finally. It's been a long, hard week. A lot of stress at work, a lot of stress on my mind. But it's been a wonderful time with you guys. Had a couple of live streams in there, and now it's time to go get some burgers because I am hungry. So everybody, thank you for tuning in. I'd like to say, like always, stay safe and see you soon.